Hey there, friends. Welcome again and back to Beyond Cancer by David. I spoke in one of the sessions before what I had discovered for myself as being the 4 key pillars, which are absolutely vital to get them into a balance, into a healthy balance, and work on them. One was nutrition, one is meditation, another one is physical exercise. And last but not least, and one of the most important ones, is actually sleep. Sleep, in that case, for me, before was something what I took as you have to do it. It's inevitable. It's basically I went to bed when I was tired, very late. What I did, as you remember, I started reading a lot, scientific reports, psychological reports. There's a scientific study that on average, if we sleep over years or decades less than 6 hours, with 45, we have a 200% increased risk of a heart attack. Now, how did I sleep before? I was on the computer just before going to sleep. I ate just before going to sleep. I looked at the phone, checked WhatsApp, everything what you shouldn't do just before going to sleep. I understood, okay, I need to find my optimal time to sleep. In reality, it's 7 is the minimum for me. That's how I felt very good. If I slept 7.5 or even 8, it was even better. But I knew that I had to go with a minimum of 7 hours. The second one is, in order to get prepared, I need to stop eating early enough before going to sleep. You heard from my friend Attila that he actually recommends 4 hours. I do 2 hours. And the third one is these external factors. So for me, it was important to sleep in a dark room. And that's quite interesting because I loved, and over years and years, I loved to wake up with the sun. So I needed to darken the room. And although it was difficult in the beginning, but later I found out that the depth of my sleep was far bigger, far deeper. Sleep restores the cells, reduces the blood pressure, reduces cortisol, releases vital proteins, helps to actually lose weight. During the deep sleep, our body is actually consuming dead cells, and it reduces stress, because we go through what we went through during the last hours, during the day. So this has, from a scientific point of view, incredible benefits. But I also found out for myself, and that was as I went through and started the therapy, is that therapy posed an additional challenge for my mind and for my body. So the 7 or 8 hours of sleep, which I then really tried to go through, and I never thought that I would be the person who could do power naps or naps during the day. But I went through the same ritual. Just before I took away the phone, I didn't look at the TV, and I found my optimal time to actually do 20, 30, 40 minutes of sleep during the day. Now, of course, with a full-time job and how our world is, we cannot do this every day. But we can at least force ourselves to see sleep as an ally and as an energetic petrol station, rather than just a thing we need to do. So how do we actually adapt our sleep? And how do we find the sweet spot of the sleeping pattern and what is right for us? I tried to sleep then for 7 hours, for 7.5, for 8 hours, or even more. And I found that my right amount of sleep, the minimum one was 7 hours, the optimal is somewhere 7.5, 8 hours in that case. I recommend that everybody of you and everybody of us go through this exercise, unless you are already convinced that you have found the right sleep pattern. If you have sleep deprivation, it's not only cancer, it's depression, it's Alzheimer, it's all types of diseases. Darken the room or put light in the room, listen to music or don't listen to music. Make sure that you really enjoy and are happy to go to bed, to see the sleep as an ally. Because once I understood that, and once I got used to that, I found that I had so much more energy. It was like a switch. Within 2 months, it was incredible. I was going through this experience, through this traumatic experience. On top, all of these external factors of questions: will you survive? Will you not survive? Plus the pain, plus the fear, yeah, for therapy. But having changed that and adapted to sleep made me look so much more positive into this whole experience. And just by adapting your sleep, you can adapt the way you look at things, and the way you look at things will define how you feel. When I mixed a cocktail of supplements which would boost my immune system, interestingly, there was a high dosage of melatonin in there. There were some studies which indicated that high doses of melatonin can have an anti-cancer effect. And at the same time with the melatonin, what it helped me is to adapt my sleep, to sleep longer and fall asleep quicker. What I went through is a brain cancer. But sleep is not only critical in order to heal a cancer. Sleep is absolutely critical in general healing process. In small wounds, but also very heavy or tough illnesses. But one of the key things as well about sleep is that it is absolutely critical for our daily life, because our daily life will throw challenges towards us. And when we face these challenges, we better be rested. And this helps me today as well. As everybody in the world, we face our challenges, and one day we wake up better, and another day we wake up not so good. And we have things which are so in our head, worries about the past, worries about the future. Well, we have to go through it. And there's a saying around, change the way you think, change your life. And the way you look at things, at threats, what you perceive as threats, challenges, the way you look at that will impact your life and how you feel. And in order to see them as opportunities and not only a curse, good sleep, energizing sleep is one of the key resources. So my friends, thank you very much. This was a topic around sleep and the importance of finding your optimal sleep. And honor this, it was one of the 4 pillars which were, for me, super critical to go through the healing process, and it still is. The quality of my life improved vastly and strongly through changing and adapting my sleep. Thank you very much for joining. I look forward to our next session, which has another interesting topic. Bye-bye. Thank you.